Welcome, true believers, to Badwolf Comics. I'm your host, the Bad Wolf, and today we have our haul for February of 2024. Stick around, should be fun. Welcome back, true believers, to another Bad Wolf Comics haul. I did miss a couple of videos this month. I apologize for that. I was sick, and then by the time I wasn't sick, I made a video, and then the grandkids came home sick and spread that through the house. So it's been going around the whole house for the whole month. I'm still a little scratchy. You might hear it in my voice. But I was able to at least get this. I had to film this video at night, so when the grandkids were finally sleeping, and I actually had somewhat of a voice back, so I wanted to at least get this video out for you folks before next month. I did have to postpone a few things due to being sick, and the Berserker overview that I was going to do is going to be moved to the end of the year when the new deluxe slipcase edition comes out. But for now, I just wanted to make sure we at least got the haul for you guys, so let's go ahead and stack books and we'll get started. Alright, here's our leaning tower of books. Let's pull the first one and get started here. Now this one is from Amazon. Yes, I know everyone hates Amazon, but I've had to get a few things from them lately, had some gift cards to use, and I can't buy regular books from OPB, so. Now, I never actually owned this book, but I'm a huge fan of Bram Stoker's Dracula, so I decided to actually buy a copy of Bram Stoker's Dracula. I think it was about 18 bucks. It was actually a really good deal. It's got some like gold pages on the side. It's really light, but it's really well packaged. I really like the look of it. And it's even got a bookmark built in. It's going to be fun. Bram Stoker's Dracula. Huge fan of the movie, and I've read the book before, but I just never actually owned a copy myself, so I just went ahead and decided to buy one. Bram Stoker's Dracula. Alright, now this book I was actually watching videos, and I saw Omar had made a video of a reprint of this book, and I just decided I wanted to pick it up. Now, the great thing is I went to eBay and found the original printing of this book, still sealed, for a fraction of the price. So we have Superman Unchained. Now it has been reprinted. It's about $40 or $45 on OPB. I went ahead and went to eBay and got a sealed copy of this. It was listed for 22 bucks. I offered him 15, and so I got it for 15 bucks. So, sometimes checking out eBay pays off. You don't always have to pay full price for your books if you don't have to. But yeah, 15 bucks as opposed to 40, 45 was a much better deal. But this is a New 52 Superman, and I'm a huge New 52 fan. So this should be a great read. I'm really excited to read it. And I'm not usually a Superman fan, so I'm not usually excited to read Superman titles, but there are a select few, Death and Return to Superman, things like that. But this should be great stuff, man. I'm really excited to read it. Superman Unchained. Check it out. All right, let's move this stuff here. I was really scared with this packaging, man, but it actually showed up completely unscathed. When you get something like this and you order a book, you're like, well, I only paid 15 bucks for it, so. Moving on. All right, here's another Amazon. I got a lot of Amazon stuff this time. I had gift cards to use. Now this is one that I passed on originally because I know they're going to make an omnibus as soon as I get this read. Probably as soon as I pull this out, someone will announce a new Omni of this, but we did go ahead and get the Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths. Originally I passed on it because it's not an oversized edition. It is just a standard size book, and I really prefer the oversized at the very least. But I'd really like to get that omnibus edition. We'll see what happens. But another Crisis. I don't know how many crises they're going to go through, but I'm here for it. It looks like a great book. I'm really excited to read it. So, Dark Crisis. Check it out, folks. All right, let's check this one here. Here's an OPB box here. Get this open. Still using the cardboards here, but we got Thor by Straczynski and Gillian. They got a damaged palette, and so they sold out of the DM version very quickly. But if I don't like the cover, I can always just get a new one from Roy. So I went ahead and just went with the standard cover that they had, just so I could get mine, didn't have to wait for a reprint or hoping that I get one at all. But I'm here for it, man. New Thor by Straczynski Gillian. Good stuff. All right, now this was actually a repurchase from the Great Purge of 2023. I have been starting to get a lot of those books back. I wasn't going to get this one back, but I just decided we're going to give it a shot. I was talking to Day from Omni Nation, and he said it was a great read, so you know what? I'm going to give it a shot. So we got Grayson back. Another Nightwing story, turned secret agent. So we'll see what this is all about. I never actually did read this before I sold it. I'm usually not a secret agent kind of fan, but it's Nightwing, man. It's Dick Grayson, so it's got to be good, right? Right? Let me know in the comments what you think of this book. But I'm going to check it out. All right, so we don't have as many as last month, but we're definitely moving along here. Let's see what else we got. Okay, so this is another standard book. This is Doctor Who, 10 Days of Christmas. Some festive Christmas tales with the 10th Doctor. Huge Doctor Who fan, as you all know. If you've seen any of my room tour videos, you know how deep the obsession goes. So, but this book was just one of those extra things. I had some extra credit on a gift card I needed to use, so I went ahead and added this to the end of the order. Again, I'm a huge Dracula fan, so I did get Bram Stoker's Dracula by George Bess. And man, this book looks phenomenal. Let's get rid of this here. It's a little oversized in the width, but to put it next to an omnibus, it's even taller than that. So it's wider and taller than an omnibus edition. So it's definitely an oversized book. This will go over on our third-party shelf. I'm really excited to get to read this. I'll probably just read the Bram Stoker's Dracula book and this back-to-back. There's also a Frankenstein book that goes with this. But I'm not a huge Frankenstein fan, so I kind of opted out of that. Didn't bother getting that. But Bram Stoker's Dracula, once again. It's almost a Halloween haul with that much Dracula. All right, just 2 more boxes to go. This is going to be kind of a short haul today, folks. Now, I've never been a big fan of this team, but I'm trying to branch out a little more in Marvel than just X-Men and Spider-Man. So we are trying to get a little more Fantastic Four. So I got Fantastic Four by Miller and Hitch. I really wanted the Silvestri cover because Mark Silvestri is one of my top 3 favorite artists. But hey, Roy can fix that for me. So we're going to definitely talk to Roy and get this fixed a little later. Right now I've got a large order already in. It's going to be a while before I order some more. But going with this, we also got the Avengers Fantastic Four Empire. Let's get rid of this box again. And once again, this is a book that I had during the Great Purge of 2023. I went ahead and got rid of it before I got a chance to read it. But I am trying to get a few Fantastic Four stories, so I got this one. I did order a couple more Fantastic Four books. I think I got the Hickman books. But we'll see what happens when those come in, because I already have custom dust jackets for those because I did have them before during the Purge of 2023. And they were just one of the books that, because they were white covers, I had them done. So, but new Fantastic Four books. Loving it. More stuff on the shelf. All right, folks. Last but not least, never is least. Let's pull this up here. Oh, okay. So this is actually a replacement for a damaged book that I got last time. Super packed it so there wasn't any damage this time. Let's get rid of that. So we have the Invincible Library Edition, Volume 4. Now, something I wanted to show you folks that I didn't, I should have done that when I still had them here, but I forgot and I sent them back before I had the chance. If you have the original library printings of Invincible Volumes 1 through 3, you will see up here above the logo, it will say The Complete. It doesn't say that anymore on these newer versions. But if you want them to all match, you will have to repurchase those books because the lettering here isn't the same height. And if you put them next to the original 3 printings, these are taller, and it's going to throw you off. If you don't mind that kind of stuff, you're fine. Once I get the entire set of these in Library Edition, I am going to do a comparison of the OHCs versus the Library Editions and show you different things like special features in the back, see what extras they have. And we'll just go through the different formats and see, you know, compare the paper and the colors and all that stuff. So, but that's our haul. Let's get our final shot. And this is our haul for February of 2024. As always, I get 90% of my books from Organic Price Books. For those of you that shop at Organic Price Books, don't forget to use the code BADWOLF during checkout for $2 off your order. And as always, if you just can't get enough and you need a great place to talk comics, come see us at the Bad Wolf Comics Facebook group. I can also be found lurking in the pages of the Omnibuds Cafe and at the OPP Squad for Organic Price Books. But stick around, true believers. Bad Wolf Comics has more in store. Next month, we'll have another haul. I'll be doing a comparison of the Super Sons Expanded Edition versus the Super Duper Edition. And we're also going to do another custom omnibus, folks. You're not going to want to miss it. Until then, I am the Bad Wolf. This is Bad Wolf Comics. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.